military brat has a lot of challenges, but also it has a lot of perks. Like sometimes you're offered the opportunity to move all the way across the world. And even though that might sound scary, this is a time where you're able to meet lifelong friends, create memories, and maybe even zip line across Portugal and Spain, crossing over a time zone. That was pretty crazy. Even though you're far away from your family all the way in the States, you're able to immerse yourself in a whole different culture. You become a true melting pot. I teamed up with 3 of my friends to talk about their experiences with moving back to America and the culture shock that they faced in their homeland. Let's go.
I'm Grant Wilhoit.
How old are you?
And I'm 21 years old. About 30 years ago, both my parents moved over to Germany with the Department of Defense to teach American service members children, elementary school and up. And over there, I was born as well as my 2 other sisters over in Germany. Since then, we moved over to England for a couple years. We're in Japan, and then I graduated high school over in Rota, Spain. My favorite thing about living overseas, especially in Europe, was just how easy it was to travel. You can be up and gone in a day and be in a different country within a couple of hours. The biggest thing culturally was, well, when I came over, my family's all from the Midwest and down south a little bit, Texas and Oklahoma. So living on the East Coast, I felt, or it was coming over to America, but I still felt kind of isolated because I had nobody around me that I knew coming in, and it was just yeah, a little bit of that. All right, thank you.
Amaya, I'm 21. Rota, Spain, and because my dad's in the military. Oh, Feria, I had, yes. Feria is my favorite times. When my first Feria, I was in the 10th grade, and I left early, but just walking around and seeing all the lights and the culture, and it was just great. And everyone was so everyone was in their dresses and their outfits, and they dressed up a lot, and it was all pretty. And then senior year, we went with a bunch of our friends, and that was just a good time. And then the years after that, I started going to other cities to go to Feria, where it was just bigger and better, and it's just fun. Here it's a lot. You have to watch yourself a lot. I found myself watching myself, and it's hard to watch yourself in being when you're oh, don't be so black. And then in Spain you had to not be so American because you had to, you couldn't be like that. You couldn't be, I don't want to say loud and obnoxious, but you couldn't, because that's how you're the one person in the group that's representing everyone else on base. So they see you and they think, oh, that's how all the Americans are like. So that's what you had to watch about yourself. But here it's I have to watch how I perceive myself and how others perceive me.
Thank you.
Bye.
My dad's in the military, so we had the PCS, and that's basically why we decided, or not decided, but chose that location. We got an option to choose many locations, there was Japan, a few others, and then Spain, and eventually we all landed on Spain. So we got there in 2015. Great experience to learn guitar over there in Spain, being exposed to different play styles and just being taught different techniques. Of course that's true anywhere, but I feel in Spain, it was really music oriented. There was a lot of musicians in the area, and it was cool to get to know all of them. Because I didn't really feel like a minority before I left, but I guess I was kind of a kid then. But now that I can go out, I have my license, and I've been around a few places, I've been acknowledged as a minority. So that was different for me. I mean, in Spain, you get used to it, and they don't treat you bad in any way. It's happened here a couple times, but it's not. Nothing's been to the extreme, but it's definitely different here than it was in Spain.
As you can see, Being a military brat comes with a lot of perks. You get to experience different cultures, meet people from around the world, create lifelong bonds, and most importantly, expand your perspectives. When it's time to move back to the States, dealing with culture shock is only natural. But in the end, everything will be okay. Thanks for watching!